It is highly likely that PayPal is withholding over $1 million legally owed to the creators of popular hacking device Flipper Zero. Today, I'll tell you what the Flipper Zero is, what PayPal is accused of doing, and what the implications of this are/why you should care. Ultimately, the Flipper Zero is just a very user-friendly hacking tool, but it's become a bit of a phenomenon recently. That fact may scare the hell out of some large tech companies like PayPal, as their employees would be in the perfect position to understand the implications of the kind of device that lets you open car and garage doors. To continue the car analogy, a car can be used by bad actors to inflict massive material damage to property or people. Yet, we have decided that it is not the payment processor's place to decide who can or cannot buy a car, except in the case of credit. That falls between the regulating bodies, of course. So what's happening with PayPal? According to an interview with the CEO of Flipper Devices in the Daily Dot, they activated PayPal as a payment option, quickly racking up over $700K in sales. And this was only day one. PayPal locked their account, citing an unusually large increase in sales. They requested tracking numbers to release the money. Now, this should have happened automatically through Shopify, but there's nothing out of the ordinary at this point. The company sent in the tracking numbers, and the funds were momentarily released, only to be locked again. Flipper Devices was then asked to provide a slew of information, including beneficiaries' information, proof of ID, proof of address, bank statements for the company, proof of goods purchased, and proof of fulfillment for 10 random orders. We've submitted everything they've asked, said Cooligan, but they kept rejecting it for different reasons. First, they didn't like the proof of address, then proof of goods purchased, etc. After some time, PayPal came back to Flipper Devices, saying that it had rejected the company's proof of order fulfillment. Instead, it was now after proof of delivery, according to Cooligan. By that point, 8 of the 10 random orders PayPal wanted to audit were delivered successfully, but 2 had been held up for courier issues. A deadline of August 27th was set to provide evidence of delivery, so Flipper Devices reshipped those 2 devices through an expensive and priority delivery option. On August 30th, Cooligan checked his PayPal dashboard. I found out that our account is fully blocked, and money will be on hold for 180 days with no clear explanation why. Only, your account's inconsistent with our user agreement. So we've got 1.3 million stuck in the PayPal account with no clear way on how to get our money back. Flipper Devices still doesn't know what exactly has happened. There was an email asking to provide a requested spreadsheet, but without specifics what spreadsheet they need, Cooligan said. And customer support couldn't answer that question either. Every time they just said it looked weird and they don't understand, so they'll send it back to the office for a review. Lab 401, an RFID and pen testing hardware company, also struggled with similar issues when it faced what the company described as a personalized, manually executed war of attrition against our companies and shareholders by PayPal. From the information provided, it appears very likely that PayPal is trying to hamper these companies on purpose. But why? And why is this important? It is likely that either the lead for a single department or the entire company of PayPal is working to suppress Flipper Devices because of the simple fact that they are a hacking tool that could be used for nefarious purposes. And payment processors hate that kind of thing. Payment processors have a long history of debanking people for political reasons. I'll let you go and look up the evidence because there are literally too many examples to count. It is deeply concerning for a payment processor to utterly refuse service to a completely legal company, especially one with no ideological bent. It is becoming more and more clear that, in fact, it is the processor's ideology themselves. This would not be a problem except for the fact that every one of these payment processors has the same ideology. So therefore, if you are kicked off of one, there is no guarantee that you will be able to transact money on the next one. The only consolation for Flipper devices being suppressed by PayPal is the fact that other payment processors have not done so yet. So here are the takeaways. This is an important issue that not enough people take seriously yet, not only because this is a fuzzy and developing story, but because the continued expansion of activist policies by companies like PayPal represent a threat to the liberties we take for granted currently. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.